Welcome to another review with me, Angela of Morbid Designs, and I am pleased to say I am doing a collaboration with Ash from Peschel Talks, who is another fellow movie reviewer that I've been following for a while, and I'm so excited to do my first official collaboration with him. We are going to be talking about movies that traumatized us as children. He watched the movie that traumatized me, and I watched the movie that traumatized him. And I'm pointing this way because he's on my computer screen as we speak.
Hi there, my name's Ashley and I'm from the channel Peschel Talks, as you can see. So yeah, I've been a fan of Angela's for about last year, and yeah, we've been talking about this, and this is really fun because I love doing these stuff, and which is cool is this time we're going to be drawing stuff, which is cool because I'm not very good at drawing, so yeah, it's going to be probably stick figures, but that's about as good as we get. But I wanted to do something that she does on her channel. She loves drawing, she's loved creating, and that's one thing I really like about her channel. It's different movie reviews, but it also has this art things. So yeah, I said I will try. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Anyway, yeah, let's get into it. So anyway, I watched Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure, which was a complete. It surprised me because, as I was saying to you off air, I have no recollection of watching this film as a kid, which is strange. I know I've watched the TV show, definitely watched the TV show because I know who Pee Wee Herman is, but I don't think I've ever watched this thing. And what surprised me is when I was watching it, I saw that Tim Burton directed this. I had no idea. Now I love old school Tim Burton. I should be drawing. Let me try to draw. Yeah. So I love old school Tim Burton, and when I saw his name pop up on the thing, I was thinking, okay, I did not know that.
So I had completely forgotten that Tim Burton directed it, and Tim Burton's one of my favorite directors. So when you brought that up, I was like, oh yeah, that's a thing. And I haven't rewatched that particular movie as an adult. I honestly, the reason it scared me is the hot tub scene with the stuff coming out of his mouth.
Yeah.
Like, I had that as a reoccurring nightmare for maybe a decade in my life because I saw it so young. I didn't remember actually seeing it, and I caught bits and pieces of it on TV in my teens. And I was like, oh yeah, this is the movie that traumatized me for a long time, and I can see why.
Yeah, it was a bit. Yeah, I can see. To be honest, this is a very weird film. Like, even when he has those dreams and fantasies, and when he first finds his bike missing, and that there's this bloody clown which it starts coming to life and like what the fuck is that shit?
I forgot about the clown, so I'm sorry if you got like double traumatized from this movie.
Yeah, it was.
No, I guess my question to you is: did you watch it with your daughter, or did you refrain since this is movies that scared us?
No, I didn't watch it. I watched it by myself. I thought, because sometimes films from the 80s and 90s and that were a bit more rough than they are now. Kids films, I'm actually drawing right now, which is cool. So yeah, this was quite a weird film. Also, as I said, I like. It's just crazy that I was realizing this, and I think what's he called? Madonna. Pee Wee Herman really feels like Mr. Bean in some ways, and I was thinking like that. It's like they're both like they have no idea what's going on, and like they're in their own world, and
I totally agree with that. He's just kind of a fucked up Mr. Bean. Because Mr. Bean's he's really sensible in the things and the predicaments that he gets in, but he definitely makes them more than they could have or should have been.
And he's way unlucky in this adventure. Like, every time every place he goes, something happens to him, and it's just so... I was laughing. So what did you think of the never-ending story? That song's gonna get people traumatized.
That song's been in my head for almost a week. I absolutely do love this movie, but I'm not gonna deny it did scare me as a kid. Even like Labyrinth has some scary elements when you're young, but it's even as an adult, there's some really scary aspects about it. It starts off with the Nothing coming in and taking over the land. At least when you get to the Fantasia,
Yeah.
it doesn't hesitate to start with the destruction and the chaos. And I actually think it was well written in that regards. It was a fine balance of hope, but also getting an understanding of how devastating this whole situation is for Fantasia.
Yeah, and it was actually based on a book which I was watching a video from another YouTuber, and it was really interesting because he goes into really in-depth discussion about what the making of it and all that, and it was actually re-edited. The US version is actually much more child-friendly than the German version, which okay.
The one I watched is like
Yeah,
tame
yeah.
compared
There's
to
because
wow. I might need to get my hands on the German version.
one of the worst scenes in that film is that horse. That horse. Oh my god.
Oh, I still cry.
That. Oh my god.
I'm admitting, world, I cried.
No, that is the.
When Artek died.
No. That is just. Oh, that is like. Oh no. Even like when
that scene gets me every
when I
time.
think about rewatching it or something. Oh, that horse is gonna die again. Oh no, I can't put myself through it again. No.
You can always fast forward though. That is the beauty. Like you know it's gonna happen. You can fast forward. I did not. I suffered through it for this review and this conversation.
It's one of the most like for a kids film, as we said, because this technically is a kids film. Like, okay, so. That was deep. That was.
I don't have kids, but I don't think I'd actually let them watch this movie until they're older and they could understand it a little.
No,
bit
that's in fact I haven't watched it with Amy, and it's not on my list of things to. We've got a lot of stuff I want to like. As she get older, I say, okay, now we can try this, now we can try that, but just because I don't really, I'm still traumatized by it.
I will forever be traumatized. No, this is such a good movie, though.
It is.
I mean, the puppetry, everything that went into making it, even though the effects don't necessarily hold up to today's techniques and what we can accomplish, it's still amazing to think what they accomplished with what technology they had. Because it's a very highly special effects movie.
This would be, I know usually reboots or remakes screw things up, but I would love to see this story with amazing new technology, what they could do. I could really imagine how it would be like one beautiful to look at if they actually redid it, and that would be.
It would be, but at the same time, since it is such a classic, I don't know if they would. I mean, it'd have to be one of those, the right director, the right cast. Like, I can't really think of the words, but if they did remake it, it would have to be done so carefully.
Yes, because it would.
I don't know if anybody would be willing to take it on.
It would be. It would be a really challenging for some people. Let's put it that way, and it would.
Yes, the acceptance of the audience might not be there.
Yeah, that's a very valid point. I'm trying to figure out how to do colors on my look.
All the colors. That's one thing I love about the digital stuff is you have all those fun colors, as you were saying, you're excited to use. But I don't know what it is about traditional medium. As much as I use my digital, I still prefer to go back.
So let's go back to Pee-wee. So yeah, as we were saying, this guy Pee-wee Herman is. This was a fascinating film because it's much better. I honestly wasn't expecting it to be as good. I actually really laughed a lot in this film, and as I said, that when I turned it on, I knew the character, so I thought memories. You know, when you haven't watched things in ages, but then when you take it on, you say, "Oh!" It all comes flashing back. but nothing came flashing back.
Yes.
So I definitely have not watched this film. So it was interesting, and it was a fun experience watching it for the first time, and I just love everything about his weird world, like his house with all the how he makes breakfast, and then his security system, and
I really enjoyed the TV show when it was
yeah.
on. So, but I also watched that when I was older.
All right.
Because I'm pretty sure I watched this when I was like 4 or 5. Like maybe I stumbled across it on cable television. I know it was at my grandparents' house. I remember that. I just don't remember how old I was.
Yeah, no, but I was really, really surprised. I really enjoyed it because, and it's funny. I like how it was quite advanced with its time. Like at the end bit where they're making a movie out of his adventure, and it's really funny because, as usual, things Hollywood when they do movies about true stories, they over exaggerate, and they get like Pee
Yes.
Wee Herman, sort of a James Bond. His car's sorry, his bike's a motorbike, and like it's just it was hilarious, and that I was thinking,
The
yeah.
dramatization of it. Now, Netflix came out with the Pee Wee Herman movie maybe
Yeah.
last year, 2 years ago. Did you ever try to watch
No,
that?
no, I haven't. But after watching this, I might give it a try because have you seen it?
I turned it on and I turned it
Okay, is
off.
that bad?
I was not enjoying it, and it honestly, I look at movies as
Yeah.
art, so if I turn something off, I really really
All right.
disliked it. Like, I like B-rate horror
Yeah, yeah,
movies. You have to have an appreciation for it's so
yeah.
terrible, it's
Hmm.
amazing. And I just couldn't get into it, and maybe it's how much I was traumatized by this movie. But I do remember there being a breakfast scene with all of the equipment
As
from
well.
that one.
Okay.
I think I only got 20 minutes into that
All right.
movie.
Well, I might give it a shot and see what it's like. Yeah.
But I would be interested in your thoughts on it after seeing this
Yeah.
one.
No, but I really, really, really enjoyed this. But as I said, this guy is amazingly unlucky because everywhere he goes, everything, and it was funny. Like there's a bit he's in a dinosaur talking with the I think she's a waitress or something like that, and they're just talking innocent about stuff, but it comes off like really dirty because people are eavesdropping in, and he's saying things, and he's saying, "I can't. You need to put it in or stuff," and her boyfriend's like listening, and that like it's just completely weird.
Humor that we as
Yeah.
adults will get, but children may not.
And I was laughing. I was thinking, okay, this guy is seriously unlucky, and that. No, but yeah, but the Neverending Story is a very, very good, and I love the music in it. Though the music is really, really cool. Okay, you got the theme song that goes on, and it just
Not the 80s theme
yeah.
song. Are you sure it's that cool?
Yeah, it imprints itself in your mind like the never.
It was in my dreams at night. I'm not even kidding. And I was like, I don't know whether to love you or hate you right now.
Yeah, it has that effect.
Because it's got that nostalgia, like you were talking about. You didn't get with Pee Wee
Yeah.
Herman. I got that nostalgia with this movie, as I've seen
Hmm.
it. I haven't seen it in like a decade, but I've watched it a
Hmm.
lot.
Now I remember watching it quite a lot when I was younger. So yeah, it goes a lot different that how the world's come now that you have to. People look a bit more against you if you show kids traumatic films nowadays. You know, you have to be very careful. No, but as I said, these films were cool, and it's cool to revisit some of these films. Like I said, it gets you nostalgic. So as I said, I want to watch the Neverending Story again. Maybe try sometimes. I'm still scared of that horse. But uh,
Definitely
yeah,
traumatizing.
and as I said, that's one on my list.
The Neverending Story had a lot of child
Yeah.
actors. Like, that's the majority of the
Hmm.
cast, either child actors or people in makeup. So it's actually two things to say. The makeup
Yes,
was
it was.
phenomenal. The creature designs, amazing. And if you watch my channel, you know I always go gaga for good creature designs because I love the creativity in it. But the child actors, the children actors, were all
They
really
were.
good. And if you think about it, comparing 80s child actors to nowadays, like they were at the highest peak for child actors then. And I think they could hold competition against the ones that get into theater releases now. It's really, if you watch a lot of kids' movies, you can see the difference between their skills and everybody else that was making movies at the
Yes,
time.
no, definitely. Like most films, when you have a kid actor, it's sort of the weakest part of the film. Back then, they were like, as you mentioned, they were strong acting, and they really put their hearts into it. And yeah, definitely. Is give a drum roll to and show you my fantastic artwork. Yay! Ta-da!
I see a cloud. Oh, I love it. I love it. And the cloud's laughing. And then for my camera, oh, cool.
Yay! You can tell which one of us is the artist.
I do many of these a week. I better be good. It's been a lot of fun, and Ash has been a big sport about drawing with an artist. So I want to say that I greatly appreciate his willingness to just do it and have fun with it.
And as always, if you like this video, hit that like. You better like this. You know, I drew for you people. Please like this video.
He drew for you.
Yeah.
And me, but mostly for you.
So yeah, hit that like button.
From my dark heart to yours. Have a wonderful day. Maybe take up some drawing, and don't die before my next video.